Hey family. Ooh, have mercy, Lord. Let me tell y'all something. Myself, my daughter, and my grandson, we went to the county fair Sunday. And I have a way of thinking that is more old school, right? I love old school. I wish we could go back to the way things used to be. But as we all know, everything is getting worse and worse because people are teaching this freedom to do whatever. It ain't even just being free from an oppressed system, because we're still oppressed under the system. And nobody cares about freedom in Christ. They just want to be free to sin, free to be filthy and raunchy. And it's just something that I really can't get over, because I think that even if that's the life that you want to lead, there's a time and place for everything. Now, y'all know the county fair, when you go to that, it's food and fun and rides and shows, and it's family orientated, right? It's more geared to family fun, clean fun, right? So why is it? Why is it? And it's always us. That's the thing that bothers me. It hurts my heart and it annoys my spirit. Why are we always half naked? Why? It's not a club. It's not a night scene. It's not a hookup party. It's a county fair. Why must you be naked with your children? And a lot of you men, I don't understand y'all, because I never attempted to dress like that. I had my time when I was going to clubs and I wore my tight fitted dresses that was above the knee, with my high heel pumps and stuff like that. But I can tell you that when I was dating my daughter's father, there were certain things he asked me not to wear, and I just adhered to it. He's my man. He's looking at me going, no, I don't think you should wear that. I don't like that. Or if you're going to wear that, wear it with me. But it was nothing to the level of the young ladies what they're wearing today. One young lady, all she kept doing was filming herself on every ride, and I got to see that because we were waiting for my grandson and my daughter to get on a ride. So I got to see her get off one ride and get on another, and she had a little son with her. She's in her phone recording herself, her tongue all out, trying to be cute. This young lady had on the shirts that they have. It's a midriff. First of all, it was a midriff. She was a nice sized girl. I mean, all her breasts are out except for the nipple, because it's a cut up midriff top. I'm like, I don't never see the purpose for wearing anything like that unless you're a stripper or something. But you wore that out with your son on the ride. When she gets off the ride, her nipples were exposed because she wasn't even wearing a bra under the thing. And I'm just like, and she didn't even make haste to put her nipples in the shirt. She couldn't care less. Meanwhile, mind y'all, she's still filming herself. I'm like, what's going on? Then you go to the next girl. She wearing a skirt. I don't even know if you should call it a skirt, because it wasn't covering anything. She's walking and you can literally see her whole butt cheeks from under the skirt. Like, it was just cutting off the butt cheek area. She's walking and she's pulling it down. Meanwhile, she's holding the child's hand, walking with her child. And these are the things that I don't understand. Why are we naked? Why are we exposing ourselves like whores, and we're walking hand in hand with our children down the street? If you're going to do that type of thing, like I said, it's a time and place for everything. That's not appropriate, and it's nasty. Because I'm thinking about that young lady sitting her butt on a chair that maybe somebody else is going to sit on a ride, but all her, I almost said it, all her cheeks out. That's nasty. I don't know what she had on under. I don't know if she had anything under. Even if she had on a thong, it's nasty. Your naked behind is on a seat that somebody else has to come and sit on behind you. And that's not the first time. Last year when my family came, my daughter and her husband and my other 2 grandchildren, we went to this fun spot, and it's an amusement park. And the same thing. I'm not understanding. I'm like, what's wrong with these women? Why are they so desperate for attention? All they want to do is be naked. And I don't want to hear nothing about it being hot. That ain't going to make you be no cooler exposing yourself. The more skin that's showing, actually, the hotter you will be, because the sun is directly on the skin. So that's not an excuse. Women enjoy being naked, showing off everything. And then you got the women that don't even have a nice body doing it as well. There was a young lady who had a midriff shirt on, and her stomach was way bigger than mine, just hanging over her pants. And what? Why? What? And I want to know about the people that go out with folk like this. Why y'all go out with people dressed like that? I don't get it. I'm not walking nowhere with anybody dressed like that. I'm not going anywhere with you. There's a time and place for things, but guess what? It's never going to be the right time nor the place if you with me. I ain't trying to see that. I don't want to be a part of your circus act because you want to get attention from everybody. It's ridiculous. Let alone, what examples are you setting for your children, whether it be boy or girl? You're teaching your girl that she should be exposed, and you're teaching your son to have no respect for you. Therefore, he's going to have no respect for women, period, across the board. Just messing your children up. It's amazing. I know y'all probably like, girl, get over it. I can't. And my daughter said that too. She said, Ma, you a mess. I was like, why? Why? And even she's younger, 20 years younger than I am. And she's, I would say, kind of in the middle, because she definitely understands where I'm coming from, because she sees that it looks ridiculous. It's outlandish, to be exact. But she's saying that she get it because that's young people, that's the fashion or whatever. She wouldn't wear it. She certainly wouldn't wear it with me. If she did, she wouldn't be wearing it with me. And as long as I'm alive and breathing, she wouldn't be walking out the door like that without me commenting. I don't appreciate that. No, we're going to have respect for ourselves. There are plenty of outfit choices that you can look cute in without exposing your breast, nipples, and butt cheeks. It's ridiculous. And gut. Because the big girls think they can walk around like Lizzo, I suppose. And we all know, all of us with eyes, we know daggone well that mess ain't cute. It's just not. It is not flattering at all. It's appalling. And people are doing things for attention. You crave attention. That's the only reason why you're doing that. And you don't care if it's negative attention or not. Insanity. Insanity. And I don't care if you have the most banging body. All these purchased bodies that these young ladies have, they run around here naked too. That's the only reason why they got their bodies done, so that they can expose themselves. And men, I don't know what the heck is wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But you know what? When you don't know the Lord and you're not living a righteous life, you don't even think about stuff like that. You just go with the flow, because that's what everybody does. Everybody's naked. Everybody's trashy. Everybody's twerking. Everybody's just ridiculous. Over the top, ridiculous. That's what everybody is doing. And so you just follow suit. And men, y'all probably afraid to even speak up and tell y'all women that you don't like what they're wearing, because they're going to tell you you can't tell them what to wear. But guess what? You shouldn't be with her. If you're going to be with a woman that's exposing your goodies because she's supposed to be yours, right? If she think it's okay to expose herself, then you don't need to be with her. And if you found her like that, you made a big mistake, because you don't need to be with a woman like that. That's absurd and ridiculous. And I'm like, we're at the county fair. It's a family fun day. Why are women naked? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. We need prayer. We need the Lord. And I think those of us who have common sense, when you see people in your family doing these things, you need to speak up. Seriously. Because God is going to hold us accountable for being quiet. Because it's just like co-signing with it. Maybe they won't listen to you. But the fact is, you put it out there. You telling them in love, that doesn't look nice. You're disrespecting yourself. You're disrespecting yourself, exposing yourself to all sorts of people, and you're not setting good examples for children. We all need to be accountable for our actions, and don't just feel like, oh, I can't say nothing to her because she don't care what I say anyway. I would say it anyway. They would get sick of me. At least they wouldn't dress that way in front of me, because I'm not going to sit there and be quiet. That mess is not cute at all. It's appalling, the behavior of our young women. Lacking self-pride, self-respect, class. What happened to that? Take me back to the old days. Somebody, please. Take me back to the old days. Men, y'all better step up. Y'all better speak up. Y'all better speak up and stop going for those women. You see them half naked, and all you see is a vagina. Oh, let me get some of that. Because you know that she's probably don't have respect for herself. So you go run to it. Now you with her. You end up getting caught up. Now you're in a relationship. And now you can't tell her what to do, because she's going to tell you, you met me like this. You can't change me. Because she's ignorant as all get out. And you were ignorant too for even running behind something like that. Stop thinking with your small head. Start thinking with your big head. Okay? Get these women in line, man. You don't want people thinking that your woman is a tramp and she's low. And if she's felt like that about herself and y'all started out on the wrong foot, you can always get on the good foot. That's one thing about every day that we're blessed with. We have an opportunity to do better and change. Talk to her and say, you know what, when I met you, my mind wasn't right. I was just attracted to the outside and I went for it. But now that we're together, can you please show yourself some respect and show me some respect as your man, baby? Cover up. I don't want everybody to see my goodies. Tell her. Mothers, stop living vicariously through your daughters, watching them walk around naked, thinking that's cute, taking pictures with all their breasts spilling out, all their cheeks hanging out. It ain't no, oh, you only young one time, let them have fun. No, it's disrespectful. The Lord is not pleased. He speaks about whoredom all the time in the Bible. And even if they're not promiscuous, to walk around exposing yourself like that, it's not respectful. It's not decent. For heaven's sakes. And then you're doing it in front of your children. What in the world do we expect them to be when they grow up? What do you expect from them? And you can't say, oh, I'm grown so I can do this. No, because being an adult, that means that comes with more responsibility. You have to do better and set examples for them, because you won't be able to tell them anything. You can't just say, I'm grown, so I'm grown. I could be foolish. I could be risque. I could be ridiculous. I could have no morals just because I'm grown. And when you get grown, then you can act a fool just like me. Is that what we want to teach our children? All right, family, I'm done. I'm acting like an old grandma for real. For real. I'm an old grandma and proud of it. All this nakedness need to be saved for the bedroom, for your mate, for your love, your husband. Save it for the bedroom. He's the only one that needs to be seeing all of that. Peace, love, and blessings, family.